Okay, I guess it's time officially for us to kick off the story quest.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be a fashion show, right?
Apparently.
Oh,
I love me some fashion.
this is
Not that
good.
I have it. You know, it's fine.
What? I think you have fashion on, your good days.
On my good days that I actually decide to clean up, yeah. Put on a nice suit.
Yeah, 100%.
Uh-huh.
I think you can be fashionable if you want to be. Just basic color coordination and everything.
That's hard.
That's not hard. Honestly, you need to just...
Looks like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs as far as the eye can see. Let's see what they're for. Fontaine Fashion Week?
Oh, there she is.
Why don't we go check out some of the shops? Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
Yo. Is there... Wow, there's like exclusive decorations and everything for this.
That's nice.
Are they gonna stay here?
Probably not.
Oh, too bad. Probably for just this patch.
Probably.
Because I think some things are going on in Fontaine right now that go with this, right?
Mm.
I think. It's also wind
So I
blowing.
am willing to be fashionable. I know the steps of it. If I knew, I would do it.
Is this really okay?
Is this the wedding dress?
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori.
Is it safe to have your scissors in your hair? Like once if you like accidentally like squeeze it, won't that like cut off that entire hair bun?
Wait, those are scissors?
Yeah, aren't those like little trimmer things that you'd use to like cut string and stuff?
I don't know. Oh my.
I feel like you would accidentally cut your hair with that.
Her hair is gorgeous, I have to say.
It is, but man, that'd be unfortunate.
I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chiori boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Called it.
It wrapped.
Wait.
What?
Isn't
What?
that
It all
Chiori?
came together.
She's actually at her shop today?
Perhaps it's because of the Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises.
True.
Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Accurate. Yeah.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today.
Hey,
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all.
yeah, it is pretty shocking.
Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Excuse me?
Why would we want that?
Paimon?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
Oh,
I had a feeling they were taking it there. Yeah.
dang, that's messed up. We actually wanted to ask about the Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
I mean, there's like banners everywhere.
Hey, Daniel.
What?
Really sort of off topic, but on topic question. How old is Traveler?
Few hundred, few thousand, I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder. Does he have the same lifespan as all these other people, or
Probably not.
because they're like from a different world?
No, I mean, we were technically there for the apocalypse
Yeah. So
that happened a few hundred years ago.
I wonder who's older, Paimon or Traveler?
Now that is a question I don't know. Because I don't know how... I assume Paimon is also really old. And is probably not who she thinks she is or who she says she is.
She may have just forgotten who she was.
May have. Because she's someone from Celestia, probably?
Or has some tie to it. I don't know.
I mean, her scarf is literally made of stars. I mean,
And the symbol on her chest.
The symbol on all of her clothing and her halo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Kind of important symbols.
slightly, important aspects that we've just kind of gotten used to.
It would be so shocking if Paimon was actually just the mascot. Imagine it goes nowhere.
She's not important at all. She's definitely not been sus throughout multiple storylines
Uh-huh.
and have actively avoided anything that could reveal her past.
Mm-hmm.
So either she's subconsciously avoiding it, or she is just acting dumb this whole time.
I don't know. I don't know if Paimon will be evil. I think she'll be good, but I don't.
Well,
there's gotta
she's
be more.
definitely been sus through a lot of different points throughout the story.
I don't know. Maybe she's just hungry.
I don't know, man.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Ooh.
Sounds stressful.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
Oh.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
I mean, you don't want to lose out.
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction.
Sometimes it's beyond me.
And sometimes no one on Earth would ever wear some of those dresses shown at these things.
Not Chiori's, by the way. Chiori's dresses are absolutely gorgeous. I'm talking
about
real life. Yeah, real life
I'm talking
fashion
some
shows.
of those abominable monstrosities you see.
Sometimes fashion, I get it. I'm like, that's really cool. If I had thousands of dollars, I'd totally wear that too. But I don't, so I don't. But sometimes, what was the one show where the person showed up, like two girls showed up with lion heads on them? What was that?
I mean, that's to be expected.
What? What are you, an entire lion head on your outfit?
Yeah. 'Cause it's supposed to be, I don't know, ferocious.
If we were playing an MMO and it was like a shoulder pad, maybe, yeah, sure. But
No, I was talking more about those ones.
those, I have no idea. If it's not, if it's worse than lion head, an entire lion head on your chest.
If you think that's bad, then you have not seen what I
you know
see.
what? That's good, probably. That's for the best.
And you don't know what I know.
I'm glad I don't. Honestly.
It's terrible. For those who know, you know exactly which ones I'm talking about.
I don't know what could be worse than a lion head.
You're really stuck on that lion.
It really threw me off when I
It's a
saw that.
lion head.
It's
What's so
weird, because a poor lion died for that.
Yeah?
Oh. That scarred
It's a
me.
lion head.
It scarred me, man.
People have them mounted on their walls.
Yeah, but not on their bodies. You know what I'm talking about, right?
It's not that weird.
It was very weird to me. That just threw me off completely.
Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year?
Mm.
In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Yeah, I guess.
As someone who knows nothing about fashion, that almost makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna have like no helpful, insightful comments about fashion. I'm just gonna be nodding my head up and down like, yes.
It sounds good.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought.
I have no idea.
All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Probably not. I mean, yes, definitely.
Probably, but we won't be able to wear them.
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Give Traveler an outfit.
I'm still so insulted that they did that to us in Inazuma.
that you
Like,
didn't.
oh, do you want like a festive robe?
Nope.
No, we don't want that. I'm really attached to my outfit. No, I'm not. Take it off.
I understand that the outfit is like his one, like
Is his
his reminder of his connection to his sibling. Like, I get that. I
and
totally
their
get
travels
that.
and adventures together, but at the same time,
You should change your shirt once in a while.
maybe change your clothes, bro.
You know,
Maybe. Do
Just
some
a little.
laundry.
I'm sure he does. It's just
He does laundry like every night.
every night. That
Man,
would
I hope
be-
it's every night.
That would be rough.
I mean, he does his hair every day like that.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's amazing, actually.
Mm-hmm. Give us a new African
Ooh,
freaking
are
traveler,
you using
please.
materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Sure.
Oh,
Whatever
Paimon
floats your boat.
gets it. It's that feeling of home.
Mmm.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Ah,
Mmm. Speaking
Excuse
of,
me. Coming through. Coming through. Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really sorry.
do you just run all the
Yes.
way from Inazuma?
yes. And it's late, how dare you?
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine.
She's an
been a while.
Inazuman, right?
Yes, she's
Okay.
a yokai.
She's a yokai.
How about a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Maybe next time. Considering how late this delivery is, I'm not sure this is the time to play cards. Plus, I know this shipment is really important to Chiori, so I should probably make sure everything's in order.
Professionalism.
Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
I'm so sorry.
With the cause.
So, what was the holdup?
Plot.
Sailing delays,
Plot.
bad weather.
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
She's lying.
Mm,
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
your tails.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
All right. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komani Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
Ah.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
It's another fashion branch somewhere. They're like hiring assassins. What the heck?
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Holy!
How ineffective.
Oh, are you okay?
Not the time.
Is that truth?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Uh-oh.
Well,
The tails.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my
Oh!
review.
No!
You monster.
you always know how to get me, Chiori. All right, I'll talk.
You can't do that to a
So,
delivery person.
I kind of wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating.
You interrogated them?
Sure.
One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chiori Boutique's delivery.
I like how happy she is. That low-key was such a dark thing just to suddenly pass in the conversation and be like, yeah, it really sped the process up. I mean, it did.
I mean, if someone's dumb enough to just blab everything, it does save you the time of
Hey,
interrogating them.
and no one lost a finger. So, everyone wins.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, technically, if they keep him, it's still attached.
Don't!
They're just
Don't!
And
Don't do this to me.
Who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go?
No.
I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
No. Justice must be brought.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uther.
I thought that was Uther.
Was that the guy she threw a knife at?
Uther. No, that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Or is that a fashion person?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
What?
So you both know this Uther guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
That's a horrible existence.
So he feels inadequate about himself.
So he's like a business rival.
I think it's a bit more than that, but yeah.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square.
True.
That is very true.
Uther, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name.
That's
There are
kind
some people like that.
That's rude.
I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Oh boy.
You should make him into a suit.
No. It'd be terrible
Chiori,
material.
Where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori! Wait!
And she's gone.
The face on Paimon.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Nah, you should be worried about the other guy.
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komania Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
That would suck representing a brand. If you're on the
Yeah.
job, you can't really. Well, I guess it's like in those cases, you just kind of quit and you're like, okay. But if you love your job, that would suck.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uther guy's safety.
Yeah. I think Chiori's fine.
What then when they talk about tonight? When the night is, That's beautiful.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know. Oh, you're talking to her. That makes sense.
Hey!
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Yo!
Chevras, we meet again.
Has everything been going well?
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made. I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Yeah, especially if you're a part of the Secret Service.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I needed to bear witness and arrest me before I do anything.
Basically.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Well, she's not an officer, so that doesn't matter.
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
I need you to witness this so
Are
you know.
sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Good point.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Honestly, I don't see the problem with that. Totally. Sure.
Are you planning to?
I mean, you never know.
I mean, stuff happens.
Not
Things-
if I can help it.
Exactly.
That's why you're there. To
Yeah.
stop him from getting killed.
Basically.
All right. Where is this person?
She's okay with it. Let's go.
Follow
There's no
me.
stopping her.
Okay. Oh,
Just
Hello there.
promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Flying, what?
When trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
they did not know how to path that character model on the stairs.
Oh, well. Usually looks fine most of the time.
Yeah, that was odd. I wonder if that was just a glitch for us.
Getting cabbage out of the oranges.
My favorite type of oranges, the green kind.
Good.
The orange color went to the carrot.
You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
You do that.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Cool.
Does
Nice.
Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. Getting people to talk, for example.
Does Chiori like throw people out her window like every week?
Apparently.
The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yes.
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion.
Terrifying.
As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now?
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful.
Great.
And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Wonder if he's dead already.
He may be.
And then someone's trying to frame her.
Yeah, what if we walk in? Oh, crap.
Oh, so this is what happened.
This could be a setup. Time is passing. Oh, no.
Well, it's very suspicious she hasn't left the room yet, so.
Uther, you say?
Oh, we told her.
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior.
Oof.
Whoa.
So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
That may be quite literal.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
It's
Have you not heard that term of phrase?
I just meant that Uther's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Wait, to what?
Sure, but why?
Wait, what are we getting close to?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
He just come flying out the window?
Oh, he's not dead.
Okay, don't look at him like that. It's terrifying.
I mean, he is worth less than a.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
This is nice.
I wish we could get rid of the words.
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again.
It's also insanity.
That's insanity. Very. Well,
That would count for stupid as well, because you're not learning your lesson. I could totally see how that someone would use that as a definition.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, it kind of depends.
It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
I'm actually surprised this guy's not going to jail if a bunch of bandits who actually threatened to murder someone admitted that he hired them.
Chiori?
Shouldn't this guy actually go to jail?
Probably. At least we
Officer, an
investigated.
assault's in progress. Please, officer, you've got to do something.
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened.
Ah,
Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
We're just gonna let this guy go?
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
yeah, do it in his own home.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
That's littering.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
Yeah, low key, actually, if you hire a murderer to kill someone to get an item, it's a murderer. If you hire someone to do that, you're going to jail for a very long time.
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
I doubt that.
We'll see about that.
You're gonna end up in the Fortress of Meropide,
Or dead.
or dead by the end of this.
Her design is great.
Yeah, she is.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon. How did he just go flying out like that?
Such a graceful arc.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Well, he's still alive and none of his limbs are broken. I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that.
Yeah, you did okay.
I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
What
Insults
happened
and
between
threats
you
so
two?
bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
I mean, if someone tried to kill my friend, yeah, I'd probably throw them out of a shop too, admittedly.
I'd probably...
Don't finish that sentence.
Alright.
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working. It sounds like this is a constant thing.
I feel like you need to
Imprison
do
him.
something a little more drastic, like, you know, press charges.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits.
They have a confession. What? What do you mean?
You know, could try to smear his name or
I
something.
don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety. Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
Oh, of course.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Yay! That was nice and wholesome.
That was real nice and wholesome, I tell you.
Very wholesome.
Very, very wholesome.
You made fun of me.
Nope. I just like the accent, so I did one of my own. What? I did one of my own. That wasn't. I'm not making fun of you. I just thought it was fun. No, I'm not. I was not. I wasn't intending to do that. I was having fun. That dog has a lovely outfit, by the way.
We're back.
Wait, does Chiori also make the dog clothing? Or is that someone else?
No idea.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
I won't say.
Unfortunately, he's still.
Daniel!
What? I'm just kidding.
There's nothing to worry about.
Kittying?
All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Well, not
I
quite sure about
know.
that.
That's not accurate.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
Also, when you say it like that, it makes it sound like you killed him.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks.
I'm gonna call murder petty.
Yeah.
The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rasula can take the second half. With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
Sorry, that purple stuff coming out of her dress always makes me think it's like a snail, just asleep.
Oh, from like One Piece or something?
There's really
Yeah.
no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter.
Hey!
Don't you think this is a bit much?
No.
No.
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
It is a good example to set. Well, Sashari did it.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Ooh.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say if suppliers are super important.
Yes.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand, yes?
I guess.
Well... I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
Well, you have to wait for the rest of them to release.
That's a good point.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
I mean, as a business owner, that usually is the goal and everything. You don't have to be a prideful person to just want to succeed.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Whoa, really?
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Says the cat.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I'm sure I could think of something.
Oh, great.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it.
Wait, are we
Seeing
gonna
them
lose
off
the
rack
midriff?
will also give me the chance to make some small
Finally?
adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
It's just gonna fade to black, isn't it?
Sounds easy enough.
Bro.
Do you need us for the runway too?
No need. We've already booked the models for that.
They're gonna fade to black.
If you like them, though. Feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Please.
I would. Unless there's gonna be a secret skin.
Sounds great! Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design
Imagine if we finish this quest and we actually get a skin for the Traveler.
Then we have a deal.
That'd be glorious.
You'll model some formal wear, Traveler. And, I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs.
Ouch.
I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Can we get Traveler in a suit? Or a dress? Well, actually, no. Lumine would... that suit would work as well.
I think anything, honestly.
Sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already she's not a little kid.
That doesn't change the fact
Well, I
that
mean,
your
what are you
body...
gonna do? Wear a full-size dress, Paimon?
Yeah, the body type doesn't... Yeah, isn't an age thing.
Sorry, Paimon, you're just...
Speaking of clothes, do yours happen to need any mending right now, Kirara?
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh, need a bit of letting out around the middle.
Oh, don't say that.
No! It's a tear. Those bad guys did it.
It's messed up, Chiori. It's messed up.
I mean, if you say that to someone, that's usually where your brain's gonna go. Especially, hey, Primos.
Primos.
We should probably buy the monthly thing after we're done
probably.
recording. I forgot that we ran out of that.
Forgot to do that as well.
He laughs in pain.
I want to cry myself to sleep.
Oh,
the
dude.
good old days.
I'm so excited for the next patch in the Nave. I know this patch literally just started, but I'm really in!
What?
While we're going to the next area, oh wait, we just have to enter. Oh, never mind. I'll save my conversation for later.
Chiori.
Okay, if I was Chiori and I saw Farina doing this, I'd probably lock my doors. I'm sorry to say that, I'd probably lock my door.
No, you'd open it.
No, I would lock it. I'd be like, I don't see that.
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Hi. How'd we get in then?
Guess the door wasn't locked.
I
Wait,
guess.
has Kirara left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Oh, fun.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage.
Oh,
The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself.
I love all these little outfits they're doing throughout this quest.
this is great.
Is that a different umbrella?
No, that's hers.
No, it doesn't have the hook to it.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, it's just a straight handle. That's different.
I thought it looked like that. I could be wrong.
Or does she have two different umbrellas?
I don't know.
Does she have her gun umbrella and then like her normal umbrella?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh. Guess I'm thinking of the,
Yeah, because it's got a little bow on it.
guess she has two.
Huh,
For
cool.
some reason I thought it was the same one.
You can never have enough umbrellas.
Apparently.
They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey.
I love her little cat form.
Mm-hmm.
I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
Bro, an opportunity just to go for a really long walk in beautiful weather, bro, I'd take
I
it.
feel like there's a little more of the escorting than that.
You know,
I mean, yeah,
now that you
but
mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
but let me raise this question to you. Would you dare approach an entourage with a girl that hasn't got an umbrella? Because I sure wouldn't.
Well, how would you know?
Touche. I've got no other comeback. Touche.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
True.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
That as well.
Yeah, it
Fashion
really depends.
is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat.
Yeah, for you, yeah.
I have nothing to add to that because I know nothing.
Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Indeed.
Please?
Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits.
It's fading.
Why don't
Don't you
you
dare.
help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
It's gonna
okay.
fade. We're gonna do
Set
this
them
and it'll
up.
fade.
How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Cool.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Quite a bit. Actually reminds me of an old indie game where you would run a shop in like a fantasy setting. Wonder whatever happened.
There's
to
a
that game.
lot of those games. Which one are you thinking about?
One where you could actually like customize, you'd sell herbs, and you'd do like armor stands as well, and you could make it all.
I
cool.
think I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
That was a fun game. Never
There's
played
a-
it myself though.
There's quite a few games like that though.
Back in the age of indie games. Oh well, I mean actually we're kinda
Still very
getting
much,
that
yeah.
age
No,
again.
we're in it.
We're in
You
the
also
resurgence.
you also have a lot of like those Nintendo games, like Fantasy Life and all that stuff that let you do all that too.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of RPG-y kind of like
Well, then,
Harvest Moon
I'll leave the
games.
displays to you.
Mm-hmm.
Black. No, okay, we'll do the displays, then black.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Oh
So
crap!
place-
So kimono. Yeah,
Wait. Okay.
yeah. It just wants us to. Yeah, that would look really weird by the men's suit.
Ah, okay.
It's very
What would
easy.
happen? What would happen if I messed up though?
I don't know. Do you get to do it again?
These are really big. Holy crap.
Is that why we don't have a costume? It's just we're too tiny. That's a nice dress, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful kimonos.
What would happen if I got it wrong?
I don't know. You can try.
Is she gonna scream at me?
She may.
I want. That sounds weird.
What?
Ah, nothing. Hey! Right!
That is so wrong. But
That hurts me on such a deep level.
okay, talk to her.
Ugh, you didn't get bought out by my competitors, did you? Ugh, this arrangement, it's...
Awful. It's so
Never mind.
awful.
It might look like a chaotic mess, but...
Wait.
I suppose it works as a change
No!
of pace. And who knows,
Please don't.
this style arrangement might come into vogue someday.
No!
No, please let me change it. No, don't do this to me. I'm sorry. I take it back.
Anyway,
No!
let's
No!
move on to the real task at hand.
What have you done?
I could reset, but this.
I think the cutscene will just restart then.
Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
Oh! Oh! Why?
I thought she would just yell at me and then make me do it again.
I can't believe they wrote an actual scene for this.
Oh, please, I take it
I
back.
kind of love this, but
I take it back, please.
we should have done the ones where we couldn't see it.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Not too bad.
If she doesn't win, I blame you. You're the root cause of it.
Hey, just because my tactics are above their time. Doesn't
Your
even-
gown
above my
will be ready next
understanding?
week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
What happened?
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed? It's all right. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
What's up with that?
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling
It's
her
the
order.
guy.
Probably.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while.
It also could just be the fact that, like, something fell through and that kind of stuff. No one usually wants to share.
But for the sake of plot.
But for the sake of
Family
plot,
emergency,
yeah.
an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all.
Yeah, none of those are things that people usually want to share openly.
Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Yeah, good
Well,
for you.
guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Wait, let me fix it.
Is Miss Chiori in?
Okay, what's
it's
going
this
on?
guy. No, wait, no, you just look like the guy.
He looks like the guy from the
How can I
cutscene
help you?
or trailer.
I'd like to return this item.
What?
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
What's going on?
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short, or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
Oh, no need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
So, someone's besmirching her.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
What is happening?
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
You're being bought off.
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
What?
Calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Haven't you heard? Chiori Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
What in the flip?
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
Is it because the cat had an entourage? Did he use that against her? Are you kidding?
Why are all the citizens of Fontaine stupid?
It really does seem like all the people in charge are really nice, and then the people are just kind of...
Like, all the people in charge and that we know of in Fontaine are all really nice and understanding people, but every time we meet the civilians of Fontaine, they are inexplicably dumb.
They are very dense.
Like, holy crap.
Okay.
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Holy crap.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Wow, aren't you a piece of work?
These rumors.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days.
Someone's spreading them. And how on earth did, not March 7th,
Charlotte?
let all that stuff appear in the paper?
I don't think she has control of it. Remember, she's just one of the reporters.
True.
The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
Yeah, but your rep.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself.
True.
There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Man, they didn't even wait for it to be confirmed true. That is
Welcome
just like
to
real
the-
life.
Welcome to the ugly side of cancel culture where no one waits for evidence. Wait for evidence.
Please.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
See, the problem I have with cancel culture is sometimes they do get bad guys. Sometimes.
Occasionally, yeah, it is actually a horrible, scummy person.
Or company.
Or company.
Or whatever and everything. But then so many decent people also get crossfired with that. It's so conflicting, man. Because I'm all down for getting bad guys. 100%.
But it's not always bad guys.
It's not always bad guys.
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
Rumors.
And what
Or
about
ugly,
the models
dude.
we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
How credible are they? Jeez.
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
Dude, wait.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
How good is this fake? Because it's obviously fake evidence. How good is it?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Alaf, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
Maybe we'll be able to find out what happened.
Yeah.
We can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
Oh no.
I don't think she's gonna stay behind, dude. She's not that type of person. She's pissed.
I
Hi.
know Miss Chiori has put a lot of work into making Fashion Week a success.
Nice shoes.
I
Yeah,
hope you can talk things through with the supplier.
Sorry, I know it's been reading.
that's fine. They are lovely shoes. Does that guy want a sword through him? Like, what is he looking? Oh,
Please, no! Fine! Everything's
it's not. It is not fine. It is definitely not fine.
So okay right now. I'm okay right now. Where is he? I need to stress relief myself.
You have a human punching bag.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Sure.
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
Is that why you sound so pissed?
Is that why you sound like you're about gonna kill them?
I really wish that healed everyone.
It does in multiplayer, just it's only people on field.
I guess it's too powerful.
There's
Why-
a really strong heal, but man,
Admittedly, if they made that, if Farina's fountain thing could heal everyone, she would be the best healer in the game, hands down.
Well, I know, but her summons take health away from everyone, and, you know, switching this would heal everyone.
They need to sell healers in the
Yin
future,
and
though.
yang, man.
They need to sell healers, though.
Well, I know, but, like, I'm just saying it would work. It kind of sucks losing health of everyone and only being able to heal one at a time.
Yeah.
I don't want to rely on someone else to heal my whole party. And even then, there's not many characters that do.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori.
What?
We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Come on.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
In this case, it's very appropriate that we didn't break into your factory and drag you out.
That is illegal, Daniel. You cannot do that.
Oh, of course, legally speaking.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
This is actually why I also do not read tabloids. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
No, it's not in the Steambird.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
No, not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
Well then,
What?
There you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that. But this time is different.
What's different?
Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Well,
How?
then, if you know if they're bought off, why are you...
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
How petty is this dude? Or if it's another person, how petty are they?
Don't know.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
That's something you can sue for.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Oh, it was a setup.
Uther again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Tell me it's a good picture. Oh my goodness!
I'm not reading that. You cannot.
Okay, just slowly scroll so everyone else can read it.
Or I mean, I'll read it inside my head, but I'm not reading this. Hold
You read it in my head.
Smell pants?
Wait, convicted felon Lyle said, I just felt that the atmosphere there suited me.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Bum, 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 bum. Nah. This is so...
It's that guy from the trailer.
Uh-huh.
Well, she did not throw you out a window. You jumped out.
Okay. I'm seeing where this is going. This is so garbage. They nailed the vibe of a real life tabloid, I will say.
They really did. It felt like I consumed garbage.
Chiori boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies. Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Uther harassed her first and even hired some goons to attack her courier.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon, but it can't be helped now.
That is why it's so important to keep yourself composed in public, because crap like this does happen in real life. This is very real.
Mm-hmm. That's why you crush your enemies.
Hold up. Even if someone really deserves to get slugged, you gotta just be the bigger man or woman.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
Jeez!
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean. They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
By the way, I have to be very careful how I phrase this. I would not be entirely against going to a store run by someone who knows how to kick butt and knows how to make their clientele act respectably. I'm not saying I would go to a criminal organization to buy my clothing, because I don't want to fund bad guys, but so what if the person who owns the shop can kick butt? I think that's awesome. I find that as a plus.
Are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger...
Oh, come on!
I might have said yes.
Come on, dude!
You're still young.
But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now.
But technically, they've already smeared your name in the mud, so, you know.
I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this. But my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week. And I don't want her implicated in all of this.
Okay.
She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
She already is.
She already would be, but I get parents being swayed by their children. Yeah, that makes sense to me. It's still...
Well, I know, but the easiest way through this would still be to...
I would agree. I agree. I wholeheartedly
You're still
agree.
already going to get mobbed with people with questions. You might as well just stick through it instead of cowering.
Yeah, but he does care about his daughter, so I can see where he's coming from. I still think I think sticking with it would be the right course of action.
Mm-hmm. Especially since now there's not really a way to clean up the rumors other than throwing all the blame on Chiori.
Yeah.
And that's just a jerk move. Especially if your daughter knows that you're friends with her and she knows you're throwing her underneath the bus by doing that.
Yep.
I understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this fashion week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Good on you.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Yeah. Their loss. Also, you can't say best of luck when you're abandoning her.
Understood. Take care.
But that is a professional way of not burning a bridge while also just kind of closing a door.
Take care, but you're also completely on your own.
That's how the professional things, go about. It's cold.
So, what should we do now?
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell tell this is just a bunch of lies?
No, the people of Fontaine seem pretty dumb.
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room.
Wow. That's painfully true.
I should have seen it from the beginning. Uther knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Yeah, you should have thrown him in a window and out of a window.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Oh, Charlotte, perfect character. The timing is impeccable.
Traveler, Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
You too, huh?
No, she's also angry.
Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity.
Man, we need that in America.
In life in general.
Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
See, that is the beautiful thing about having articles like be fact checked and everything. And this reminds me. So recently, I'm not even gonna go into the details of who it was or what, but like a show creator got covered by a tabloid by the fact that he's getting divorced, and the entire tabloid was wrong, and it went viral because of how wrong it was. Yeah, they have like all these facts of how they met, what happened, and the guy basically made a YouTube short and a TikTok going like, this is the first time I've learned about all these things, because it sure wasn't this, and everything. You have to get facts. You have to fact check things.
I respect journalists and people who go into dangerous places and document extraordinary tales and are willing to put themselves on the line.
I would say it's one of the coolest jobs out there, actually.
Yeah, I think that's super respectable. And the people that do dangerous things and go into dangerous places and, investigate dangerous people, I respect that.
It's huge. It's awesome.
But the problem is, there's also people who write utter and complete garbage.
And either the tabloid doesn't get it fact checked, or it's okay.
Or they just make it up.
Or it's okay. Yeah, they make it up because corruption and everything.
Or for clicks, or for views.
Or anything.
Or any of that crap. And it's honestly an insult to anything of any form of
The idea of journalism is to report the facts and share the truth with the world and
regardless of what you think it is.
Yeah, your opinion doesn't matter in the fact. You're just reporting what's happening. That is the idea behind it.
Or if you want to make an opinion piece, you can do that. You
can, yeah, and you can state your opinion and your thoughts about it.
But the news is the news, not one side or the other, or regardless of what you think personally, it's the news.
Exactly.
Report it.
This is exactly why, again, I don't read tabloids. I can't stand them.
But even then, the news.
And then the news, yeah, lately, nowadays, the news is not much different than a tabloid.
Not really, because it's nothing but agendas of so many different people that I don't give a crap anymore. I'll find out myself, gosh darn it.
It's one of those, and now we live in a day and age, at least here in the US of A, where you kind of just have to do your own legwork.
Everything's an opinion piece. I don't care. I don't care about your opinions. Just tell me what's going on.
You gotta do some legwork. If you want to know everything that's happening, you gotta do legwork.
So nice.
There's really not really any solid news sources nowadays.
No, there's not.
It's really sad.
It's just all political. I don't care.
It's all opinionated. Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what side you're on. Just flip and tell me what's going on.
If you can't tell, very passionate topic here, especially. I'm assuming in most countries this is a very passionate topic for most people.
Well, because when I grew up, I'm like, wow, journalists are cool.
I love watching and reading.
Because I used to read stories. I've seen tons of stories as well, movies and stuff. Where there's the cool journalists who do all the cool stuff and go to interesting places and put their lives in the line for stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's really cool.
That's awesome. And then nowadays, where you have you do have real people like that nowadays, but most of them are fired or threatened and everything because corruption and bullcrap.
It's still horrible shame what happened to Friendly Geordies. That's
yeah.
terrible.
Oh, the guy in Australia and everything.
Yeah, he had to take that video down because he was getting threatened.
This is for anyone who doesn't know. This is the guy that was reporting on Australia's like government corruption and everything,
or at
and
least
then-
an area.
or something in particular. We don't live in Australia, so we don't really know too much about it. But yeah, some guy was reporting on some government corruption or something.
They firebombed his house. He made a great video.
Great little YouTube video.
Basically brought tons of eyes to the scenario.
And then people
but
threatened to kill him.
Sadly, just not enough help came to the scenario, and
No, he actually kind of got ignored, which was crazy.
which is horrible.
Like the government just kind of ignored him because I'm assuming, again, corruption
Well, that
and
and
whatnot.
they got a lot of eyes on it, but not a lot of people outside of Australia made enough of a stink about it.
That was horrendous. I don't know too much of the facts about it or about, what was his name, George? I actually didn't even know his name.
I don't know him.
I knew about the story.
I knew the story, and I know what he was reporting on.
I can't speak. Yeah, I cannot speak on his character or whatnot. Just from what it sounds like, it.
But the
was rough.
situation of just a journalist putting themselves in the line and just
reporting facts.
Yeah, and sadly, having to call defeat, and that's just really sad.
That is
no one came
really-
to their help.
Yeah, so keep your eyes and ears open for things like that because that stuff is happening a lot nowadays.
Especially in America, we know nothing of anything happening outside of it. Holy crap!
Yeah, our news media is
It is
very.
just a circle of. It is a torrent of garbage and trash, and we honestly, a new country could show up, and America would have no idea.
Yeah,
That is how vortexed we are in garbage. into
honestly,
ourselves.
for anyone who doesn't live in America, this is probably really fascinating. Maybe this is really boring.
I
don't know. But like our news medias do not really even talk about our politics. They rarely touch on it, and they usually give you a very biased opinion of one thing or another. Very rarely we talk about politics. Most of the time, it's just talking about what kind of crossover is happening in fashion, or not even. Fashion was on my brain because of this. Or products, or a
crap
movie.
like that. Or what that
Or-
celebrity said to that other one. Like, dude, I know.
I do not care.
I do not care.
I do not care.
I cannot care less. And let alone, we know nothing about stuff that happens outside of America.
Of other countries are doing crazy
You really
things.
have to go to like
You got to go
freelancers
and
or,
outside
like,
sources. You can go because of the internet. You can go to other countries like articles, but then I also don't know how truthful they are. So you got to do background checks and you got to legwork, and it's a lot of work.
And there's also it's a lot of.
We live in the
complicated
day and age of
crap.
information, but the information is being drowned out by bullcrap, and it's weird. Google, fix yourself. Seriously.
They don't.
They don't care. I know they don't care.
care.
They're just one more, they're like a corporation
They're
thing.
one more corpo.
Okay, but enough of that. But yeah, really cool topic. I like that Genshin is tackling this.
Not that everyone in it's bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Money.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side!
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be.
Mm-hmm. Also, thank goodness we had something to talk about in the fashion thing.
Right, yeah, totally. Yeah, because
Anyway.
I have no idea. I can't give you too much info about fashion. I can give you info about journalism, because it's awesome, and the bullcrap, because it's really hard to miss, and it's really irritating.
But I know nothing about fashion. So
There you go.
She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur
Ah.
Verite.
That's cute.
Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Alof told me you were all together.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
Please don't be killing that guy. Sorry, murdering
If
him.
you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
Y'all here in Fontaine need
brains.
You need to use your
Desperately.
brains.
They
You need
kept
to,
a
yeah.
solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Oh my goodness.
Really? How was it? The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
No, don't.
You missed. Thank God. Educate.
Please. I've met too many people like that.
Oh no, we've lost her. all those people were saying. Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
You would be surprised.
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes. It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
Oh, this is all Uther's fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could.
You should do it.
Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you? You know, so she can, finish what she started?
That would only make the situation worse for her. I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah.
Wait until after everything calms down.
You've got a point. Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then. Elaf, we're back! Oh, who's this?
This is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't
No,
say
she'll
you're
stick.
returning that dress too.
She's gonna stick with it.
No, she seems smart.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
And these are the customers that
These are the customers that matter.
you have to treasure, yeah.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Wow, they're making her realistic though. She thought about it. Okay.
No, she never.
Oh, okay.
Why?
My
I misunderstood
fiancé
that.
owns a
Thank you.
small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress.
Aw, he knew it was her dream. Aw, that's cute.
That's
He
adorable.
probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
Take note, guys. Take notes. Just take notes.
And listen to your spouse.
Yes.
Or, girlfriend? Fiance?
Listen to your significant other no matter
Yes.
what. That is the best advice I can
You
give.
should do that. Because you'll pick up on the little things.
And then?
And then something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems.
Oh.
We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but
Oh, impressive.
it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
Oh.
I'm guessing
That
Chiori
is a
covered.
miracle you managed to pay off all your debts, though. Holy crap.
That's amazing.
Well, that's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
Didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Really hard not staring at the dogs.
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything.
She covered it.
She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Well,
Aw.
that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room, and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
What is the magic of wedding dresses that just kind of put you in a stunned and awe state?
Well, they're usually just really pretty dresses.
Yeah, and then it's on the person that you love with all your heart, and just like that girl is like, boom! Most guys are just gonna
It's
freeze
also
in
the
the spot.
meaning behind it.
Yeah,
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
that's usually the tradition. What's the reason behind that? There's probably a thought process behind that. I actually don't know off the top of my head.
I have no idea.
I've always just known that was a thing. You're not supposed to see until the wedding day.
Well, then it's like a surprise with the dress, so that's kind of nice for that.
The whole genuine awestruckness of the groom and everything. Yeah.
You want to get that awkward moment on camera. You can tease him about it later for all eternity.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business,
So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yep.
Yeah, she was nice.
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories, beading, construction. It was all of the highest quality.
Now, one guy had the audacity to walk up to it and rip it.
Yeah, and the trailer.
No wonder she nearly killed him.
Yep. Also, just the thought process behind that is jerk move, dude. Jerk move.
He would have returned it anyway.
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Huh? Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
Oh.
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
That's one of those situations where when people spread lies about you, you just have to let your character speak. Honestly, just let that win, which is why it pays to be a good person. Not because of that, though. Just be a good person to be good, but it does come in clutch for moments like these.
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always go there whenever she was upset.
Bro, that threw my eyes off.
That did.
That was weird. Freaky.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
So, in your opinion, what is Miss Chiori like as a person?
Let's see. Well, she's certainly not afraid to say what she means, but she always looks out for her customers however she can.
Miss Chiori isn't the sort to just give up. She probably just needs a place where she can think in peace.
Well, yeah, she's definitely overwhelmed.
Most definitely.
I wonder what she's doing, though. Like, what is she thinking about?
Those are some cute birds.
Those are some big birds.
Great enough. Very nice. Oh, she is actually there.
There you are, Chiori!
Uh-huh. How did you know where Aloft told you, didn't she?
Probably.
Oh.
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
It's good to step away
This is your
sometimes.
upset spot.
Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
It's pretty high up. Doesn't look like there's a lot of space. Pretty high up.
Don't worry. I'll catch you if you fall.
Thanks.
All right, don't mind if we do.
Push.
That is really cool. I would love this little spot.
It is pretty.
Well, how does it feel?
Ooh.
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media. It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
I would assume so.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate. One of the servants had to physically remove me.
That's
Whoa,
funny.
Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not from cutting fabric, but from other things, what you're passionate about.
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
Mhm.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things.
Ah.
On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call.
That can be very annoying.
Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Well, that's a great dream to strive towards.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion.
Really?
I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Well, I know someone who absolutely adored your designs and dreamed of wearing one at her wedding.
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers.
Aw, that's why you have to cherish those ones.
Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's. All right, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Of course, totally not upset, right, brother?
Yes.
Glad you're on the page.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uther wrote that article, and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara.
Why, though?
Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know where Uther's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
Sounds good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
I wouldn't give up that soon.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
Yeah, why not?
But your accessories. Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma and the vow I made in front of those masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back. The sea.
What did you just say, Chiori?
The sea. Seashells, coral.
We going aquatic?
I've got it.
We've got it. She's got it.
What?
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
Sure. Wouldn't that be a pain to swim in that dress?
Chiori,
Outfit?
wait, hold up!
that won't change the fact that she's definitely gonna be one of the Fontaine characters. So she can swim like a fish.
Actually, can she? Since she's not... I mean, she's living in
No,
Fontaine, but she's
she's
not technically a Fontanian.
I'm pretty sure all the characters released in the 4.0 are gonna have...
I don't think
swimming.
Gaming can do it.
Really?
Yeah, he can't do the little dive out of water.
Are you serious?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
A Lumitoile? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Ah, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us.
So...
Pardon me, crabs. I do not want to kill you.
Not now, at least.
Not yet.
Maybe in the future.
Definitely in the future.
So, apologies. Jeez!
Smacked him right in the back of the head. Dang.
Little karate chop to the back. Yoink. Who's gonna get the dress?
Right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area. Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Nice.
So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back. Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
I should be able to make it, if I skip out on sleep.
Yeah.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Sounds pretty similar to the one we had with Ganyu before. I guess going after what you want means certain sacrifices. Ganyu.
Ganyu? Who's that?
I don't know, you'd probably enjoy making something for her.
A friend of ours who does way too much overtime? Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work. All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first fashion week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
Thank you, please, destroy them all.
You got
Get rid of the evidence.
Wait, what did you just say?
You heard me. Tear them all up.
Yes,
When I
ma'am.
went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories. If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits.
Now she's working harder.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Your red eyes are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
Well, time to rip it.
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Yeah. Get rid of your evidence nail first. Get rid of the main ones first. Just in case. Oh, the kimonos, they're so pretty.
Good job. That should do it.
Man, we cut them all so evenly with our water gun.
Chiori, are you all right? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop?
It's very neat and organized.
Who did this? Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop.
Don't kill us.
Actually, we did that.
Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
Please don't tear my clothes.
Actually, tear our clothes. So we can get new ones, please. Wait.
Get us the new ones first, then you can tear them up.
Any order
That's
works.
that would still be mean because of, memories.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
Please go easy on us.
Huh?
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course! Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Wow.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly. Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
Ow.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show.
Of course not.
When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Every ear.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Gladly.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Oh! What happened to the boutique?
This again.
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
I'm sorry. Please.
Not this again.
We really should lock the door.
What should we do about these clothes everywhere? Need any help?
Whenever you're done, can you look up at the ceiling?
Sure.
Sort them by the type of fabric first, and then by color. Oh, and don't forget to remove any accessories and put them to the side.
That sounds pretty straightforward. I'll help too.
Oh. I thought I saw that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stop.
A glass roof. Wow.
Very pretty.
For a second, I thought in the cutscene, I thought the roof hadn't loaded in for a second.
Oh, you just thought like, oh man.
I was like, wait, what? Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's such a nice roof.
It's very nice. Anyway, man, that door is huge. Holy crap.
That door was small.
Arena is pretty small, but
Wait, compare it now. How big is it now?
normal size.
More normal. It's bigger on the inside than the outside.
It's magic.
Magic. Adepti magic. Uh-huh.
And Fontaine.
Where did I put my water? I've lost my water. I had a water.
Nerd.
We started this recording session. I had a water.
No.
What? I totally did.
No. Not at all.
Where did it go? I've lost it.
Never existed.
It's not even possible.
Water's not real.
What do you
Great,
mean?
you're both here.
So is this your home?
I guess this is their apartment? Maybe?
A moment later and you'd have missed us.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori.
That's nice.
She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
That's awesome of you.
Oh, perfect! She was the one who sent us!
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
Okay, so it's like this.
Is that all we'll need to do?
I guess.
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it! Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uther's been doing, right? Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
Oh, okay.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
Sure, as long as she doesn't sleep.
According to her, she wants to first beat Uther fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A two-pronged approach?
Sure.
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
Actually, there is nothing more sweeter than beating your opponent when you're at the disadvantage and then beating them again.
Counting on you.
That would feel pretty good.
Okay, then
Is
let's
your back
also
okay?
do as Chiori said and meet up with her at
irritated.
Uther's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
I'm sure she's gonna be fine. Probably. Bum 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 bum. The woven and the cut. The final part. You really got the 0-0.
Until 0-0.
0-0. 0-0. 0-0. Yeah, okay, you did exactly what I was thinking.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd
Underground?
be happy to teach you.
What?
Sure, I guess. Oh, because they're helping her. That's right. I don't know why you look like someone completely different there.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Alof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uther has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Ah.
Okay, Paimon totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
No.
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can't stop by for a tour. We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Oh, totally.
Well, when you put it that way...
Anyway, Uther's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
Ooh, what a horrible location.
Why would he open a factory over there?
It's so ominous!
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
In the sewer? That's a horrible place to have a fashion
Alright.
factory.
Ugh, it's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
I don't even know why he has it here. So at first I was like, oh, it's just the factory. Oh, look, he probably has the store up there on the surface. No, apparently this is also the store. What? That makes no sense.
Holy crap, and it's tiny.
Maybe it's bigger on the
Anyway,
inside?
time for it to be bigger.
Whoa! It's really big. Should be fine with this team.
I assume like a demo Chiori.
Yep.
Yep. Let me guess. Constellation 3.
Nice. I want to see how that works. We do not have a Geoconstruct character.
Oh, well.
Okay, then. You could go out and do the Hu Tao team if you wanted.
It's fine.
Do.
I don't need the game to try to convince
We're
me.
in. There really is nobody
You already
here.
want to?
I already do want to pull for her, but I need to say for the knave.
The knave. Alakino, or whatever her name is.
Alakino.
No, Alakino was someone else. Who was that?
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the
So
factory.
this is a new thing.
Please follow me, dear guests.
Getting Star Rail vibes.
Yes, I am. Why is this so fantastical suddenly?
I'll take it.
I mean, admittedly,
First
this place is
stop
pretty
on our
nice.
tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
It's not bad. For being mass produced.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I don't know why this guy is so crazy.
Nothing wrong with cheap and affordable
After
clothing.
that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Balloons?
Uther seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
That's a great question.
This is the studio where our designs are made.
Honestly,
Please,
Paimon, I
take
wish
a
more
look
people in
around
real
at your
life
leisure.
asked that question.
Yep, this seems like Uther's workspace, all right. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. His notebook. Expenses, 100,000 mora. Employment expenses, 200,000 mora. Material expenses. Wow. We could totally run a shop, Daniel.
The amount of mora we have, sure, but...
Yeah. For some examples of Uther's old designs, there's nothing strange about them. So what is going on? It's all normal. The courier shall arrive at the city in the morning via evidence.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
You did not just leave something incriminating here.
It's ours now.
Why did the door just close?
Yeah, it's a secret elevator.
Why is it moving?
Is this supposed to be a changing room? That's funny.
This is a really long elevator.
It's loading.
It seems to have stopped.
He's got his own bat cave.
It seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
Well, the nicety has come to an end.
Dead. Ooh, nice face. Wait, go to Chiori real quick and look at her details. I want to see how much defense she has versus how much attack. Defense is not high at all.
That's horrible, actually. Holy crap.
What? The freak? Oh, cool. Idle.
Love it.
Interesting. Yeah, the attack's okay, but the defense is lacking.
Oh, don't make me
get submerged.
Horrible.
Look out, there are guards here!
No!
I'm not really worried. Does Chiori have any USA ability?
No, she's not a Fontanian.
Okay, so she is just an Inazuman character, but in Fontaine. Cool.
Ow. Well, not really now, because, you know, they're not hurt me,
The beauty of shields. I love that if you just run a Geo character in your team, you just most likely will never die.
Or dodge.
Or dodge, yeah.
Problem is, with enemies like dogs and stuff, it will punish you severely.
Yep.
Then you're out of practice at dodging.
So true.
Here's what happened to me.
What happened to you?
Which is why I don't run shit.
Dale learned the hard way.
This is a fun little area. Ooh.
This place is filthy! Are the clothes from Uther's shop seriously made here?
Look over there.
Look over there. I love how she said that.
That water looks super nasty! Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
Oh.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uther?
So
Wait,
he
he's
was
using that
actually
sludge?
the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch. He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying! Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
Oh, thanks for doing it for me.
It's more cinematic that way.
This way he
Indeed.
won't be able to try and deny anything in court. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, I need to stretch me legs. Blood flow. What?
He wants me to teleport.
Oh. Oh, that's fun.
Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
Oh, they want you to use the character abilities to get around. That's new.
I like it.
Oh, chest to your left. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Oh, bro. Can we expect...
When Genshin 2 happens, can everything be like this? I know it's a little late to change the core fundamentals of the game.
No, I'm wondering if they're gonna start doing stuff like this.
I know, but there's not a character that we have currently that can just do this casually.
No, but I mean like in future character demo, like
wait.
Story Quest, they may give us cool things like this. That's awesome.
Where was the chest you saw?
Oh no, that's the chest I was looking at. I guess it wasn't a chest, it was a doohickey.
Yeah. But can we just have like core movement like this in Genshin? Just like in cool environments like this as well, that we can just be like, wow.
Yeah. I know Impact 3rd does it a lot.
Well, I know, but again.
For Genshin, yeah. I don't know. Have to wait and see what they have planned.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too.
Pictures.
Huh? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
He wants to trap us in the factory.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You
Camera.
did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
Ah.
But you're practically at each other's throats. Now you're telling us you used to work together?
That makes even more sense, actually.
Yeah.
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually how a lot of people start out.
But
in the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe.
Aw.
But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uther's confidence disappeared little by little.
Oh,
Finally,
that sucks.
right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of, and we parted ways.
so he gave up on his dream.
For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well,
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uther gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
So he used to be passionate. That's sad.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
Ah.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Well, if he's smart, he would have deactivated them. Well, let's see why he was dumb.
I was about to say, you expect him...
That doesn't seem to have done anything. Maybe...
Oh.
That didn't do anything either.
This is a self-destruct thing or whatever?
Well, there's that door now.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Expulsion mode?
I'm sorry. Are you planning to expel me?
Expel me?
What am I doing?
Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Oh! Weighty hit.
Look over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe
Interesting
we can use
that
these
this counts as a geoconstruct.
Wait, which one thing does?
Her own thing counts as a geoconstruct.
Oh. That is interesting.
Or is that the alt that summoned it? No, the alt does that. That's right, never mind.
Well, and remember that you have the second constellation too, so you also get another turret.
Yeah, the mini one. Oh, well. Wait, what on earth is the point of this press?
Elevator?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you're
I was
talking about.
Canonically.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy.
No, I'm just wondering what on earth is the point of that?
I don't even... What? You're crazy, Daniel.
No.
You're totally crazy.
Well, I mean, yes, but no. Not in this.
We finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
That looks ridiculous.
That felt fun. Okay.
Throwing Chiori off.
Warning.
Nice.
Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
What's up here?
Wow.
Nothing.
That constellation just makes her skill just instantly come back. You have to wait 1 second. One of the constellations makes your skill like go off cooldown by like 12 seconds. It's a 14-second cooldown.
Oh, you know. That's fine.
That's insane.
So you can always have her Geo infusion, basically. Oh, don't make us.
Dude, Chiori's constellations are nuts.
Oh, don't make us.
If only it didn't cost actually like $1,000 to get a character.
Worst case.
That's worst case, yeah.
But that's still
that's still really bad. Well, $1,000 or a lot of patches of saving up. It's very expensive. Bloosh.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, this is a good time to see if she has the splash out. Hopefully she does, because Gaming didn't have it, and that was sad. So, nah, she doesn't have it.
Too bad.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
The stinky place.
Fontanians are the only ones that know how to dolphin dive, apparently.
Too bad.
Finally, the entrance. At last.
You may want to walk out of it before it closes.
Guards. Dogs.
Oh, no.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
Really? You're gonna walk out like the classic
Aren't
villain?
you gonna miss the thing?
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uther.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
Really? Why does everyone
Bro,
think
you got 4 guards. What are you gonna do about it?
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Man, the Fortress of Merapete's gotta really get on the illegal trade of robots as well.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
What? Destroying Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
There's a sugar glider barking downstairs.
Weird that they're doing it this time.
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance.
So you're just bitter.
You know what your problem is, Uther? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
There you go.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal, but it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
That's worded a lot better, yeah. His view is very muddied.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
So you're not even just bitter at Chiori, you're bitter at the fact that she succeeded where you failed.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long?
That is actually kind of funny.
You weren't like this before, Uther. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
A bullcrap.
You gave up on your dream.
Exactly.
But that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not just the whole thing that he gave up. It's like, I have to convince myself I did the right thing.
You
Yeah,
think
a lot
you
of people do that.
understand. But you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice.
Yeah, a lot of people do this.
Oof.
This whole thing, Uther. It's pathetic.
It usually is.
Pathetic? Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Tibet by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
Oof.
You.
Oh, hey, he's got a gun.
Well, that's new.
You go first. You got a show to catch.
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
No, you go instead.
But he has a gun.
She has swords.
She has swords.
In this world of fantasy, that's
In the
okay.
world of anime, she'll win.
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan.
In real life, you would have blown a hole right through her head already.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
This isn't real life.
Then again, if that flintlock pistol, well, actually, from that distance, if it's
Flintlocks, I don't know I know the accuracy is bad at long range.
from that range,
I don't know,
if he's a
actually.
decent shot, he actually should have a decent chance of doing it.
I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
All right, stay safe.
Are we walking, actually?
Yep.
Catch up with us soon.
Trying to leave, are we?
Oh, well.
Hey, man, don't pull out our plot armor. Wow, he actually just tried to
I've
kill
held
us.
back all this time because of our past
Murder us.
partnership, Uther.
Oh, you're dead. You did just try to murder someone.
But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this. If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy. Allow me to show you the true meaning of the Chiori brand.
Tactical.
The Chiori brand
Oh,
represents
crap,
more than a
cutscene.
person
Now?
or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Ooh. Wait, was that her killing everything? Then?
Yes.
Friends at Fontaine Fashion
And now we're
Week,
at the show.
Feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori
Look at this
Boutique
art.
has prepared
Holy crap.
for you today.
That was a nice turn.
Whoa! That was fun.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never say die spirit.
I still wish she could
That's the
float
true
on the
meaning
umbrella.
Of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress,
This
Miss
artwork.
Chiori herself.
Did Chiori not?
Her
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
Whoa! And we.
fashion along with it.
Whoa!
Chiori
Yo?
will remain the same.
Yo!
The
Yo!
challenge
Okay.
is too great.
Oh,
Chiori
that's
will
fun.
listen
She
to
fits her
no
very
one.
nicely.
Not even the times.
I'm gonna be so mad if we never get these costumes.
Chiori will always lead the fashion of
No,
our
we're not.
time. Finally, let's not forget.
Woohoo! Wow. Okay.
Oh, that was a good transition.
Okay, chill out. Chill out.
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Dang.
Well, that was incredible. Give me the skin, please.
That was hot.
That was.
How about this?
Sorry, I got reminded of that one rewind.
Okay.
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
What, did she get like a winter thing or something?
Phew. Oh, that looks great.
Oh!
Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Just a new sign?
Yeah, it's her brand, I guess, with the little things that showed at the end.
Of course.
Sick.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Tevat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Yeah.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about... the Hangry Bird.
What?
The Hangry Bird? You did not.
The fourth wall break.
So,
It's funny.
does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Yeah.
Cute.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
That sounds super snuggly and warm.
See? The cat
And a
gets
bit
it.
cramped.
Cat yokai.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Huh? You really mean it?
Aw.
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette.
Whoa.
If you have need of any costumes in the
Yes.
future, just drop me a note.
Can we get one too?
What about something other than a costume?
No, can we? No.
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right?
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Now.
Huh? About that.
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
Instantly, the shades appeared.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
That is not what is written there.
Glad to hear you toned it down this time? What?
Interesting.
What? What?
They had, yeah.
Did we get something nice too, Chiori?
A new outfit?
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Wait, what?
Disrupting public order at the show. Appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization. Using weaponry in public. Hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Uh-oh.
Shivers, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Oh, thanks.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
You know.
And if I had, would you have approved?
Probably not.
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Cendra, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Nice.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun.
Man, everyone cancels on her.
Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Venger on the way here. He had a message for you.
Venger?
I don't need to hear it.
Oh,
I'm sure
that
the
guy.
old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
That is really gracious and merciful. That's awesome.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Chevros.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
Yes, it was.
You don't say.
All right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on,
Hold on.
we're leaving.
No, hey, you said something about something for us.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
Outfit? It's not gonna
place
be
with
an
the
outfit.
view?
Let me have this.
Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
It's not gonna
Perfect. I'll be right there.
It's gonna be an outfit. Let me have this. Let me hope. Let me dream. It's a whole fashion event. We're at least getting something. It's probably gonna be a glider. Or no, even worse yet, it'll be a teapot decoration. Please don't do that to me. Please. Please don't. It'll be pretty anyway.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Or either way.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Here, take this.
Oh. It's not an outfit. It's not- don't get too excited.
Oh, wow. A brooch. And in
What?
the style of Chiori Boutique, too. Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
It's really cool, but is that gonna stay on us?
Probably not. It'd be cool if it does.
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you 2.
Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win, even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Aw.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. A single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Nope.
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but I don't think but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
True.
Well, guess
Hopefully.
there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer. You know, of all the nights I've spent
That's really
in
pretty.
Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Oh.
No, that's nice.
That was a great story quest.
Mm-hmm. And do we keep that?
Oh, wait, what?
It's on a display. Okay.
Okay. Woven Dreams. That's sick. And it's raining.
It's pouring out here. Oh, wait, the water levels aren't rising, are they?
No, Farina, you're okay.
It's okay. Your PTSD can calm down. It's fine. Would they be here?
Oh, looking for like NPCs? I don't know. I don't know if there's any guides of any like interactable things afterwards.
Okay, either they would be... No, I'll check in here first.
It would be the restaurant, right? Yeah.
Right.
Because you already fast traveled. If there was anything, it would have been at the cliff probably.
No.
But there was no one there, so maybe... Are they upstairs?
Ooh, hey.
Yeah, don't forget upstairs. That's usually where they are. Hello? No.
What a shame.
Too bad. It was good. It was a good idea. So there's probably no NPCs that we can interact with. There may be something, but because the thing just came out, I don't know if anyone's... I'm sure someone's wrote some kind of article about all the secret stuff.
Nope, not here either.
Navia, nope, nothing. You just hit that Melazine. How dare you?
Almost.
No, you did.
No,
Don't.
almost.
You did.
Almost did.
You did.
Didn't.
What? Wait, you can't do that. You can't be like, not it.
Ad Astra.
No.
Thank you for complete.
Easy. A simple spell, but quite unbreakable.
Oh! That was something
I
in me.
want to pull for her.
Stay strong, stay strong. The knave is next.
Knave!
And you can get Chiori on a rerun. You can get her in a rerun if you want. If you really want her that bad. 100%. If the knave comes out and is awful and you're like, okay, I need something, you can Chiori. We also have Siegwin. We also have, remind me who the duelist's name was? Who's the duelist?
Oh, Claire.
Clarand, right? Yeah. A lot of new characters coming out in Fontaine, and that is not even considering Notlons. So, I'm hyped. So I guess with that, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our Chiori Story Quest. That has been our Chiori Story Quest playthrough, and we got to try her out, which was awesome. She looks to be like a really good character. Let us know how well, there's a lot of things I want to ask here. Let us know how you guys enjoyed the quest, how you enjoyed our Let's Play of it. How are you enjoying Chiori if you did pull for her, and how did your summons go?
And if you're one of the brave few, how did your weapon pulls go?
I saw Jiray got 2 swords.
Yeah, I saw that.
So Jiray got Chiori and her sword, but then while going for some duplicate stuff for the monthly shop, got another sword and a jade spear in the same 10 pull. Man, I really wish we could get that that kind of luck with the weapon banner. Have we got a signature weapon on purpose yet? Because we've went for a very few.
Went for Staff of Home back in the day. Got the Jade Spear.
Got the Wolf's Greatsword too. Got the Wolf's Greatsword and the Jade Spear. That was before there was a Confirmed Pity. If we had that back then, we probably would have just went and got the Staff of Home, honestly.
Actually, I got 2 Wolf's Greatswords and this Jade Spear. So yes, back then, if the system was in place, I would have gotten the Staff of Homa.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Even though it's definitely still one of the best weapons in the
anyway,
game.
Star Rail Drip, have you guys seen Gender Bend the Knave?
Boot Hill?
Yeah, have you seen her twin brother?
He does. He does look like the Knave.
By the way, they're dropping in the same banner.
Same time. Same time. Yeah, time-ish.
Like, that's hilarious to
The
me.
nave will be first, then Boot Hill will follow second. That's very funny.
That is hilarious to me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do you think he'll use? I hope he's like, because the character is supposedly like a gunslinger.
I mean, in one hand he has a gun, and the other hand I think his hand is the gun. I didn't look at it.
It's
closely.
either that. He also has like a rope / whip / grappling hook thing going on. That sounds cool.
What on earth is that? Wait a minute.
I'm so down for that character.
Ah, that's right. I forgot they added this.
What the freak is that? This is reputation?
Yeah, obviously I can do that.
Oh!
Gives you recommended weapons.
Oh! That's crazy. Yeah, you have the best one.
So people use pipe, the sword, and the Favonius.
We haven't actually maxed out the Festering Desire. Rip, we should probably do that.
Plan 1, 4 of those. Plan 2, those. Plan 3, those.
You're gonna mainly do the 4-piece
Character
set.
talents, shocker, those. What do people
Hey
recommend?
Genshin, you really should add a way to get old event weapons in the game.
Nah.
They really should.
Nah.
Festering Desire is such a rare weapon. It should not be
They
a
don't
rare
wanna.
weapon. It's a really good weapon. And it's so silly
But
to
easy.
me.
They don't want to.
But why?
I don't know.
Just add in the monthly shop. That's like one easy fix. Just like have them rotate, and you can buy them out of the shop if you want. With the,
Wait, really? Nahita's most recommended weapons are not her signature?
these are just for 4 stars. They're not gonna shoot.
No, these are 5 stars.
Oh,
Oh, no, these are base game ones. Okay.
it looks like base game, and it's also probably considering the percentage of players using it. For most people on Nahita are just using Winsith. It's such a
Let me
good
guess.
thing.
Okay, no, it's not showing limited 5 stars. Gotcha.
It's just giving you, that.
Yeah, the Ascending Sword, that makes sense. Festering Desire and that one. Yeah, that.
I
all
never
works.
realized how cool that name was. Sword of Dissension.
Too bad it's a PlayStation exclusive.
That's kind of rough.
Yep. And too bad it can only be used on him. Or her, I guess.
No. You can use it on other people. It's just not good.
It's not. It's terrible.
It's just, it's really bad.
It's garbage if you use it on anyone else. And even then, you pretty much outpace it. But then again, you're most likely not using Traveler by that point anyway, so.
Yeah, new players.
New players. Well, I mean, then
For
again,
new players, it's great.
Fire Traveler may be good. And then, Cryo Traveler may be good. Water Traveler, I was hoping would be good, but,
Electro and Dendro Traveler, where it's at.
Yeah, Wind is your starting one, so I'm nostalgic for it. Geo, I got annoyed by using.
It's actually not too bad. Geo Traveler is actually good.
It's not bad, but man, I didn't like it. I didn't like playing as it. I don't know, I found it annoying. But that's just me.
Yeah, and then I actually haven't used Electro or Dendro too often, but I've heard they're great.
I have the Shogun, and I have Nahita. I never had a reason to.
Yeah, it's more for the new player, again, just to have that element.
So I hope Fire Traveler's good, because, man, Hydro Traveler just turned out to be Nouvelette Light.
Yep. Bro, I'm so excited for next patch. Since the Nave's coming, that means we're gonna have like the finale of Fontaine, most likely.
Most likely?
Well, then we're gonna have the in-between section. That'll be in a future patch, but for the meantime, 4.5 is gonna be like the conclusion, most likely, to all of this. Do you think we're gonna get Dainsleif back? Think he'll pop back? He's been healing this entire time.
I mean, he shows up at the in-between bit of every quest.
Oh,
anyway.
I guess this is more just the...
Oh.
What is happening? Hold the...
Hello
Whoa!
there! Really
Some
flexible.
really flexible legs you got. Okay,
I
well,
wanted to climb up that.
that would sprain something if you didn't stretch first.
Nah. That
Nope,
seems
just
perfectly
fine.
respectable.
Still walk it off.
La 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 la.
Oh my goodness. Okay, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that has been all of our thoughts. Daniel, anything you want to toss in there?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what? Oh, no, this is... I've
wait,
talked to
gosh,
these
darn it.
girls before, yeah. These are set in stone. Do. But, any thoughts?
Not really.
Can you talk to...
wait a minute. I can go inside. Ooh.
Teleport in.
Oh, no, everything's just the way it should be.
At least someone knew how to organize the shop. Notes on the table. What?
Travel plans.
What? I've heard that there's new clothing trend in Nat. Okay, and Notlon. We'll check it out when I have some time. Shneznayan designs can be used as reference for winter wear if it's on the way as well. Ooh.
So we'll be seeing Chiori in both Notlon and Shneznaya by the sounds.
Makes sense.
Letter to Chivalrous.
The Mason that employee speaking in the store of a deal between their superior and tone was conclusive. Someone witnessed a wanted criminal coming and going. I fear that it's just a rumor. Okay. In Charlotte, thank you for your recent report. Here are the new decorations for Monsieur Verriet. Verriet? Let's have some tea when you get the chance. Tea only, by the way. No interviews.
Oh.
Dang it. You can't do that to a bloodhound. You cannot do that to a journalist that loves what they do. Letters lie scattered on the table. Whoa.
All right.
Emily. Thank you, Miss Chiori, for your feedback on the fragrances. I've placed a sample of my newest product in the letter. A recent experiment with a maritime fragrance, that thing.
Oh, she's teaming up with Timothy's girlfriend. I forget her
name. The fragrance girl. Okay. Yeah, the one that was definitely PG-13. Yep. Also, about the schedule for the next test.
Or at least I think that's...
I'm assuming, right? That makes sense.
Navia.
It's a Spina party this evening, and you're invited! P.S. Rope. How do you say that? Eliof?
I think so.
Yeah. The girl in as well, would you? She needs a day off. Kirara. Someone asked about my clothes and where I got them while I was on a delivery run. Chiori, they said they wanted a set for their daughter.
Aw.
I've attached the kids' sizes in a photo here. I'll drop by your store to pick it up next time I'm in town. Oh, that's awesome.
One last letter. From Chevros.
The guards suspect the judge. Clandestine illicit deal. His wife, a regular customer at your store. Please keep an eye out. Oh, of course.
Judge?
Apparently a judge is...
Nicolette?
I don't know. No, he's not married.
Well, I know, but I think he's the only.
There's probably other judges. Nivelette's just the main one.
Well, I know, but that wasn't every trial held in front of the oratrice.
That doesn't.
But isn't he the judge that passed the judge? Wait, no, he's the one that did the verdict and everything, and the machine would also spit it out, and it would.
Okay, there's other judges, I guess.
Well, that doesn't make sense because he resides over every.
Don't think about it too hard.
So what's the point of other judges?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I don't understand all of Fontaine's systems. And with that, before Daniel goes on a rant or a tangent, we love you all.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was good. That was really nice.
I was proud of that one.
Good timing on that.
Bush.
Bush.